Hey, what's up everybody? In this video today, I'm just going to be doing an unboxing of the Optic 6 LED. Now, if you do want to check these out, you can go to schoolofhardnugs.com/Optic 6, and you can basically get your hands on this exact same light. So over the past about 4 weeks or so, we have been using the older version of the Optic 6. This one is the brand new version that we just got right here, the one I'm unboxing right now. And essentially, the cobs or the chips on board have two different white spectrums in this brand new one. So I'm just going to be doing an unboxing. I installed the first one in our tent a little bit earlier today, and just want to do this unboxing. They did come a double box, so bear with me for about 2 seconds here. But I've been very, very impressed with the way that these lights have been. There we go. Have been functioning so far. All the plants, we actually have a, sorry about that popping. We actually have a seed to harvest video series that we've got going on that you can totally check out. You can see it on some of our playlists there. So let me go ahead and get this out real quick and I'll do the rest of the unboxing. All right, so the way these things come packaged, and I actually opened this one upside down so I can kind of show you the bottom, but the way these come packaged, as you can see, these are the COB LEDs. And it comes in a nice little package here, and you can see that there's a lot of additional LEDs. So these are the main LEDs right here. Those are the COB ones, like the big ones. You can actually see, if we look a little bit closer, that they're different colors. And what that is basically a different white spectrum. One of them is 5,000 Kelvin, the other one is 3,000. So we're gonna get a slightly different white spectrum from each of them. And the cool thing about that is this is going to give us basically a natural daylight look in our garden. So you're gonna be able to get or basically see exactly what's going on with your plant. None of those oranges like HPS bulbs or too blue like metal halides, right? So this is what we're looking at right here. So let's go ahead and pop this baby out of here. And like I said, this is the Optic 6 right here. So first thing in here that I was pretty stoked on is obviously the power cord. So we got our power cord right here. But we have these cool light hangers right here. These basically clip onto your light, make it so you can hang it. You don't have to deal with those stupid hooks that come with a lot of the other fixtures that like fall out and everything. So I've really been a fan of these little carabiners. Basically, they clip on, you're good to go. So let's set those aside and let's pull this light out right here. All right. Get this out of the way. So this is the Optic 6 right here. Comes in a nice bag. Obviously, you're going to want to protect these lenses because that is where the light comes out. So if these get dirty, you're definitely going to need to clean them. One of the things that so this is actually the new one, and you can see it's a die cut. So it says Optic 6 on the side. And right here is where those carabiners mount. So they just clip right to these. Your light is held nice and even and sturdy. So one of the really cool things about this light that most other lights don't have is a built-in timer right here. So you can choose anywhere from 10 hours on to 24 hours on. So they got 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. In veg, I'm running mine 18 and 6, so that's been pretty cool. And I will show you what this looks like in the tent set up with some plants under it so you can see that awesome growth that we've been getting from the old one. The new one has a better light spectrum, so I'm really excited to try this one out. So we've got our COB, which is basically these big lights right here. Each of them has a fan to keep them cool. This doesn't actually run that hot anyway, which is awesome. I haven't had to run AC in my tent since I turned it on. And I was using a 600 watt HPS before, and I had to run AC. So it's been nice using this light, right? So then we got our 5 watt bloom enhancers. That's just all of these little LEDs right here. Those are gonna be like some reds, blues, and whites, I believe, or maybe it's just reds and whites. I haven't actually used the bloom booster yet because I am still in veg, right? And right here, as you can see, we've got our plug that goes on top. So let me set this back down. I don't want to get all these dirty. And in the box, it comes with some basic directions explaining here's how you use your timer. Very, very basic, and it also has a 5-year warranty, which is killer. So that is essentially it in a nutshell. So let's go ahead and jump on over to our tent, and I'm going to show you exactly what this looks like in action, because like I said, we have been using the older one. I did just get the die cut ones today, and that's why I wanted to do the unboxing video. And these ones, like I said, do have a slightly different spectrum, which is supposed to be much better, which I'm going to be impressed because the first one that we had was amazing, great plant growth, but we'll see that in just a second. So let's go ahead and jump on over. So here is that Optic 6 LED hanging in our 4x4 tent that I'm standing in right now. We are gonna have 2 of these in flower shortly, but this is that 600 watt LED that I was talking about. So like I mentioned, we got the timer over here. It's kind of hard to twist it when it's hooked up, but basically you can see this is the normal light spectrum right now. If I press this button, this is gonna add the infrared and the UV or whatever, which is the bloom enhancer, and that's an extra 5 watts. You can see there's some reds, some blues, makes it look a little more purple, but it's still got that white spectrum. So here that light is, I don't wanna blind y'all, but there's that, and there's that with that on with the bloom enhancer. So you can see these things are extremely bright. The fans on top are super killer as well, keep everything nice and cool. And like I said, this does not put off much heat. I can literally keep my hand right under it. This has been on for a couple hours now. I can literally keep my hand right under it, and we are not doing any harm to my hand or the plants. So that is the Optic 6 LED. Once again, schoolofhardnugs.com/Optic 6. And you can check out these lights and get them delivered right to your door nice and discreetly in those super discreet brown boxes like you saw me opening a little bit earlier. So that's it for this video. Like I said, schoolofhardnugs.com/Optic 6. And if you like this product review, go ahead and give us that thumbs up. And also be sure to follow the Seed to Harvest series, where we're using these Optic 6s to basically start from seed and go all the way to harvest. We're going to be flipping to flower in probably about 2 weeks or so here. Once these things get a bit bigger, we want them to be nice and bushy, and we're only going to flip these strongest plants. So looking forward to seeing you there. That's it from me. Bye for now.